Hi Earth Signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Ascendant, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, and those cross-watching. Welcome to your Tarot Love Messages. In today's reading, we're going to take a look and see when will there be contact or communication from your person, or if there'll be contact or communication. So I guess this is for those of you that are in a no contact, no communication phase, or otherwise, if you guys are communicating, maybe things are a little bit weird, maybe there's been an energy shift. We'll go ahead and explore that. There's also going to be a part 2 to this reading, and in part 2 we'll explore the messages in more detail. For those of you interested in a personalized tarot reading, feel free to reach out and inquire. My email address will be listed below the video, as will the extension link to part 2 of this reading. Okay. Okay, I really do like the cards for you. I feel like this is looking hopeful, and I think things will be looking up for you. Just because they're not communicating with you doesn't mean they're not thinking about you, or doesn't mean that, just because your situation now is uncomfortable doesn't mean that things won't get better down the track, because they will. Okay, you've got the aces here. Aces are, of course, new beginnings, fresh emotional starts, a turn of a new leaf here. So there will be contact, there will be communication, and I do feel like your person, because the hands here are reaching out from the billowing clouds, it's very likely that they may be the ones to initiate contact and initiate communication after this period of silence. Or even if you guys are communicating, things may be awkward, but I feel like they will come out of this funk and they'll tell you what's going on. I feel like they've got a lot to say here, and I see them communicating with honesty, with transparency. I see them communicating a truth that you're really going to appreciate. If you are the one who is reaching out to communicate, then if you're the one that's going to initiate this communication, I do see them being in receptive mode, and therefore I see them responding to you, okay? But it's in a positive manner. So they're quite receptive to what it is that you have to say. They're open to listening. They're open to discussing things. It's a really good energy that they're in. They're also open to being vulnerable with you here. Okay, you've got the Hierophant, which shows that your person's energy is still in it. They're still committed to this. This is someone who, and I feel like despite, what's happened here, this is someone who comes across as a safe, like traditional partner, someone who does want security and stability in their lives, okay? Even if they didn't necessarily have had a lot of that, it is something that they crave and desire and want to work towards with you. They've been giving the situation a whole lot of thought. So again, I think it's important for you to know, just because you haven't heard from them doesn't mean they've forgotten about you. It doesn't mean that, their feelings for you have dissolved or dissipated. I feel like the Six of Swords here, this is someone who wants to move forward here. They want to move on from the past, okay? This is interesting because I feel like this could be a reference to, the Five of Swords here. 5 and 6 of Swords, 2 consecutive numbers from the same suit here. This is rather interesting. This person may want to move forward from this conflict that's put a wedge between the both of you, okay? This disconnection, this discord, discontent here that's happened here. An argument, a disagreement, an altercation of some sort. Whatever it is, a strain, or whatever it is that's caused the both of you to drift apart here, or to come apart, this person wants to fix that and move forward from it. What's really interesting is they want to move forward, but they don't want to move forward without fixing it. And I think this is a really good indication. This is a really good indication of this person's commitment to you, to improving themselves and working on the relationship, because they want to they understand that there is some sort of issue, that they have to untangle the knot on this issue. There could be past emotional baggage that this person is carrying and holding onto, and some of this past emotional baggage they may have brought into your relationship with them, and they're aware of that. Okay, it may have been unintentional, it may have been unknowing, but somewhere throughout the duration of the connection, you've and they said that, and they themselves have become aware that there are certain issues that are weighing them down, or that are certain issues that they haven't worked through, or even like emotional trauma, past wounds or hurt here that has resurfaced, and it's hindered this connection. Okay, or it's something that is manifesting itself in self-sabotaging emotional or behavioral patterns. It's something that's preventing the relationship from moving forward. So they're aware that there is some emotional baggage that they need to release. I also feel like they're using this time apart, or they're using this time right now as an opportunity to work through some of those issues. So they are going through something uncomfortable, and I feel like your person has a hard time communicating. Okay, they have a hard time communicating their emotions, or even talking about what's really troubling them. So look, it may be something really personal, or maybe something that's happened to them that they really personalized. It could also be something that I feel like, some emotional baggage that has hurt this relationship as well. Maybe it was a fight that's happened between the two of you, or something that's happened that may have resurfaced some emotional memories for this person. So I think right now they're overwhelmed emotionally. I do see that this person wants to ask your forgiveness. I do see that this person wants to contact you and talk things over. It's going to be uncomfortable for them. It's not something that they want to do. It's something that they feel they have to do for the sake of this relationship. I see an apology coming in from this person. After no contact, no communication, I feel like this person feels like they owe you an apology, and I see that happening. I see them delivering this overdue apology, an explanation. I feel like they want to come back and prove their commitment to you, their devotion to you in this relationship. They want you to better understand them and where they're coming from. So I feel like they're going to open up to you, which is going to be something different. It's something that you haven't necessarily seen this person do. I see someone becoming very emotional here. I don't know if it's you, I don't know if it's them, or perhaps the both of you, because I feel like someone is going to get very emotional talking or even hearing about things. I also feel like this person maybe has said or done things to hurt you in the past, okay, whether intentionally or unintentionally. I feel like there's a lot of hurt that this person is carrying around. And I'm sure you're all familiar with the old saying, that hurt people hurt others the most, right? So I feel like there's a lot that your person has to work through, and I feel like if the both of you are really patient with this relationship and this connection and give it the time that it needs, I honestly feel like this could be something very wonderful. Okay, humans are very complex creatures. Okay, we all come with our own complexities. We all come with emotional baggage and history, and I think that for this person, some of it is getting in the way, the emotional baggage and the history of past relationships as well. Maybe I think that your person, I see that this is someone that wants, because they're coming up as a safe traditional partner, right? This is someone who is, they want a traditional relationship. They want an engagement. They want marriage. They want to settle down. They want to have children. They want all of those things, and they want it with you. But I can see that there are certain things that are preventing them from wanting those things. They may not even be aware exactly of what these things are, because it could be, emotional trauma that's buried under years and years of hurt and pain. It could be something that's buried and stored in their subconscious, and they may not realize, okay? They may not realize that, they're engaging in self-sabotaging behavior here. They may not realize, where it's coming from as well, because it's just stored away. So I feel like your person has a lot of work to do, okay? And In saying that, maybe they're not ready for a relationship just yet because they do have some inner work or some shadow work to do. Or, you know, it might take them some time before they come back around and communicate, because whilst I do see this person communicating, and whilst I see them almost pouring themselves out to you, I think from the things that they tell you, you will gather on your own that, you know, maybe a relationship right now with this individual, maybe the timing's not right, you know. If you are patient, if the both of you are patient with the results here, I do think this can be a very wonderful connection. But I do see that there needs to be some releasing and letting go. And you can't put a time frame on these kind of things. Everyone's journey is unique. Everyone's journey is individual. You know, they couldn't take years. They could take the rest of their life to heal. So I think you have to, you know, take that into consideration as well. But I feel like, you know, patience, slow and steady is absolutely going to be important to preserve this connection. So in part 2 of the reading, we'll see exactly when and how they might communicate, and what is it that they say to you here that, you know, is going to be so emotional for you, them, or the both of you. I also feel like you're experiencing some oppositional force. Who and what is this? We'll explore that in part 2 of the reading. Okay, so someone getting in the way, or something getting in the way here. It's wedging this distance. It's bringing the both of you apart. So follow me via the extension link below to part 2 of the reading. Thank you guys for watching and listening. Please show your support by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Bye.